4, however many times, as long as you put it on 90 beats per minute. Are quite like this. But when you come to the bottom, as it gets along, it just gets to its climax in terms of its intensity. Just some seconds ago there ended up being a wasp. Thankfully it didn't come. Hello and good day. It's 11:45 a.m. and it's Wednesday the 14th. Now the thing with my drum schedule, I had to look at it this morning, and yesterday I said like 1 week I do it on Wednesday and the next one I do it on Thursday, right? So I had another look at the timetable, and now for the 4th week, because the first 3 weeks we have already applied for, is what I have figured out. And for the 4th week, and by the 4th week I mean the first full week of July, in which on that Wednesday I'll be coming back here from Germany. According to that, I am going to be doing my first drum lesson of the month of July on the 6th, which is going to be a Thursday of the week. Wow, look at these Well, I am going to start in less than an hour from now. It's 1:04. I've already worked a lot on the metronome exercises, where I hit one beat every, like, you know, if I put it to 100 beats per minute, then I hit accordingly. I've done a lot of that. At first, it feels like just a basic when you hit the drum 3 or 4, however many times, as long as you put it on 90 beats per minute or whatever. And that is actually also a basic for an advanced drummer, which now I have come to level 4. So now, wow, look, they have a lot of stuff here. This normally doesn't happen, but earlier there has been a lesson, and also last weekend there has been a concert, which they always do it at this time of year. It's a traditional thing. Well, so they actually done it on Sunday. Still waiting, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a challenge. All right, get ready.
is cold but your heart's colder. I will wait for you. The glitch in your eyes pulled me under, but I will wait for you.
Da-da-da. Ah, man. After that challenge that I did, where I did a snare and a tom attack the fastest I could, then I literally yeah, you can tell now I am in the sauna. So I actually learned something new. I'll talk to you about that. Alright, I have actually realized that I am not really on level 4 when it comes to the drum pad. So with the drum kit I have got up to level 4, and I'll show you a bit about it. So the first 4 exercises are quite like this. But when you come to the bottom, then wow. Okay, so if you're wondering what these are, so this is when you hit the kick, and this is when you hit the snare, and this means don't play this note. And look at how complicated that gets. Like in the coming days, I'm going to need to practice that, which if I show you in the vlog, it shall make it suit it really, really well. So you know when to hit the kick or when to hit the snare and things like that. But with the drum pad, because I studied a lot with the drum pad as well. Now, for those that are at around my level of doing drum practice, level 4 with the drum kit, but for me it is yet level 2 with the drum pad. It is actually a simple exercise, but if you haven't heard of Emmanuel Caplet, who does a beginner exercise in which is 5 minutes long, at the first minute it gets really, really simple. You just have to constantly hit right and then left and then right again. You may have seen a video about it if you've had experience of practicing the drums. So after 1 minute it starts to get more complicated, and you just have to hit 3 times per beat, sometimes even 4 times per beat. But as it gets along, it just gets to its climax in terms of its intensity, the amount of hits you get per beat, and it's just like that. And also you hear a bit of the orchestration of the music, how it goes and how it varies, right? And you do the sticks, you hit the beats accordingly. The thing is though, that it's a beginner for the drum pad. The drum kit and the drum pad, like the difference between those two is quite significant. And it is also very different from paradiddles, which I have studied paradiddles before. But with the drum pad for beginners, then do check out one of the videos from Emmanuel Caplet, and you will see how it varies throughout the song. Not really the song, but if you turn on the tune pretty much, and if you see how the beat goes, how fast it gets, then it would actually mean a lot for your drum skills. It would motivate you. And pretty much the same when you get in that drum kit, so that you could actually challenge yourself. A bit like me earlier when I was in the practice room, to see how fast I can do a snare and a tom attack, well, both toms, well, the high tom and the low tom. It's a bit like that too. Man, there is a heckin' lot of steam though. The thing is that when I tried the grill to work yesterday, it didn't. And then I resolved the issue by opening. So if you open up this thing, you know, and if you take all the crap from out there, and apparently that's how it works. So I tried doing that and it was a success. And just some seconds ago there ended up being a wasp. Thankfully it didn't come in. Oh shit, it did. It did come in. My goodness. I let it come in. I just let a wasp in. Yo, what am I gonna do with it? It is big. I am not gonna lie, it is big. It's continuing to fly around the place. If I throw a can of Diet Coke What is it gonna do to him? All right, it's going out. It's going out. It's going out. Yeah. Okay. No more wasp. Okay. It's still trying to get inside though. Look. Look. Okay. He's still trying to get in the kitchen. That's the really bizarre thing about the summer season. That's when flies and wasps come in if you leave them open. You see? Before that wasp came in, I was making myself meat fingers. And man, that was absolutely one hell of a beauty this evening.
A few moments later.
Skirt this. Was he... Yeah, was this the guy that I tried to get to play the other day when I was talking about the TikTok stuff, just for show. So the construction of this has also been complete at last. So now I'm going to make it back home and conclude the vlog like that. I'm gonna do something on my gaming channel, make some content there, so I'm gonna be busy. Strange but still a nice sunset. Now, some good news and bad news. The good news is that tomorrow we'll be getting into a nice sunny weather. But the bad news is only for 2 days, and then we're gonna get some rain after that. So guys, I'll see you in the vlog tomorrow.